Today I'm going to tell you about my 6 months away from Apple. First, let's talk about the phone. Here it is, the S24 Ultra. Love it. I put my apps on there, haven't thought about it in 6 months since I got it. Like, it just works. The camera is amazing. I took a really cool picture of the moon, which I think is AI and it cheats, but who cares? It looked cool. Everything else just looks good on it. It's a great phone. Like, usually, like I said in the previous video I made about 6 months ago, the two other times when I was 6 months in, I was just like hating it. I couldn't do what I wanted. They didn't have the apps. And I'd leave because I couldn't do what I wanted in Apple, but I guess I could do it better than I could on Android. This time it hasn't even come up. This thing just worked. Sorry, Apple, I stole your tagline there. I put my apps on, I haven't thought about it. The camera's great, everything works fine, and it's great. It's zippy, it works. I love it. The accessories to this, now I have here the Galaxy Watch 4 and the Galaxy Buds Pro 2, and I'm going to get the Buds Pro 3 and the Galaxy Watch Ultra. And the thing is they don't get here till Thursday. So I will give you the review on these that I have, and then if I get it on Thursday and I have time to film it, because they delayed the Buds 3. I didn't get an email, so I don't know if I'm gonna get mine delayed or I'm gonna be one of the lucky ones that get them on time. But if I got the chance, I will film it and it will be on the video after I do the ones I got. The watch, this is the first Android watch I loved, and I actually like it better than Apple Watch. The running coach is amazing. It's just great. The only thing I would say about it is the battery life isn't the greatest, and I'm hoping the Ultra fixes that. Once the battery life thing gets situated, I'll be 100% happy. But today I went for a run. The run took 40% of the battery life, and if I don't charge it before I leave for Nando's later on, I'm gonna have a dead watch by the time I'm even done over there. So other than that, love the watch. It works really well with all my apps, everything. It's great. I use Spotify on it. What I'm gonna do with the Ultra is it's gonna have the cellular service, and my running belt, this phone is too big for it. So I bought a little fanny pack from REI, and now I'm wearing a hole in it, and just in time I'm gonna have the Ultra watch with the cellular, and I'm just gonna take the watch and the Bud. So yeah, I can't wait. This is a toss-up on the sound between these and the Apple AirPods Pro 2, because these sound a little bit better and more percussive, like for rock music, but the AirPods Pro 2 sounded more balanced. The only thing that I didn't like about these was the AirPods Pro 2 rested on the bottom of my ear. At first, I didn't know you're supposed to hold them vertical. You're supposed to have them oriented in a vertical manner, but I don't know if it's even focusing on that, but let me hide behind it. But I was putting them in horizontally like this, and you're supposed to have them like this, and they were falling out a lot. And so basically when I was running, they'd fall out. When I started doing them vertically, they haven't fallen out yet. This one feels like it's about to fall out, but it's still resting on the bottom of the ear like the AirPods Pro, but not by much. So what I'm hoping is the Buds Pro 3, since they're direct copies from the AirPods, will be able to do the same thing and won't fall out. I guess this is the time, if I have time to film, to do my review on the Ultra and the Buds Pro 2, at least a short one, right? So here we go. All right, I'm gonna do this quick. Got the watch. I went running yesterday, and always, well, I'm filming this on my phone because it is Friday and I need to get this in. I love the watch. I basically was able to connect the LTE through the app. I didn't have to call AT&T or go to the AT&T store. It was through the app, and it's like $11.99 a month. I was canceling Paramount Plus and Microsoft 365 anyway because I wasn't using it. I'm switched to Google Drive. $199 a month. So basically, I already covered that cost, so I am fine in that point. I'm sorry I'm holding the camera all messed up, but I'm trying to do this quick. But yes, I basically went out with just this watch and my Galaxy Buds Pro 2, Pro 3 were not ready. They said they'd call me whenever they came in, even though I had an appointment. And they never emailed me to cancel that appointment, but whatever. But yeah, I love this watch. I connected the buds to it, was able to listen to Spotify. I even used Google Assistant to change to a different song. I didn't have to have the songs downloaded in the watch. It was all streaming. I went and did my exercise. It was great. It's a little heavy compared to my old watch, but I guess I just got to get used to it. And I got this trail band, which I'm going to wear for work. It's black. It's more work appropriate than this very bright orange one. I was thinking of getting an orange trail band too, but for running, I don't think I want a cloth band because it would get all stinky. This is silicone, so it's less sweat absorbent, but I might get an orange one just for about town, but this black one I'm going to use for work because this really does stick out. You can see it from space pretty much. But yeah, I really like it. The size, everything, I'm just looking at it now. I love the way it looks and I can't wait to use more of it. I'm going to do my birthday next week, and so maybe I'll have some more tales to tell with it in that video. I don't know. But back to the rest of the video, which I filmed at the beginning of the week. So now I'm going to talk about the tablet. So this is the Galaxy Tab S8. I got it for $300 renewed on Amazon. It's pretty much mint. And I had a iPad Pro before, 2018. And I like this one better just from the fact that the Kindle app, if you get it from the Samsung store, you can buy books directly from it. So this wins as an e-reader. And I got my stylus and it works just as good as the Apple one in my opinion. I use OneNote and I'm switching over to Google Keep. I'm trying that one out, but it works good in both of them. I have to say I'm 100% happy with this thing. The battery life on it's great and I love it. So tablet-wise, another win for old Sammy and Android and Google and all that stuff. That's another thing about Samsung that I've loved. Not only the Samsung store and the Kindle, but they've embraced Google apps. Before, they want you to use the Samsung version, like the Samsung Messages, and now they're not even going to pre-install it on the phones. They're just going to have Google Messages. And I think that's so smart. And this is an ecosystem I can really get behind. Now, in other small details, I've got Android Auto, which I prefer over CarPlay because one, it's got Google Assistant, which is way better than Siri, and Google Maps. And enough said right there, am I right? It just works great. I love it. I have a Chromecast with Google TV and I like that once again better than the Apple TV one. Everything works with the Google ecosystem together. And this is about me escaping that walled garden, and I truly am this time. On the PC front, they've now released the ARM-based laptops, and I haven't got one. I'm still using my Intel-based one, and it's working fine. The fans kick on rarely. I use it for recording at Nando's, but I am going to probably next year pick one up, and hopefully with an M.2 slot inside like my current laptop does, because on my MacBook I have to have a dongle with a little hard drive and I do not want to deal with a dongle. I'm done with dongles. That's an Apple thing, all right? I'm dongle free in 2024 and beyond. Also on the PC front, I've been using my gaming PC mostly. We have Quick Share, which is just like Apple AirDrop, and I've got a little thing for my buds to connect to it, the little Samsung app, so I can connect to it. So it's just like on the Apple front. So being on a PC is even better now than ever, I have to say. Like, you get all the joys of the Apple ecosystem, but you also get to play all the games you want, and that's awesome too. I actually haven't been playing games much lately. I've been so busy, but when I do, I'm going to tear it up, trust me. So there is my review. This is the second time of me filming it because I didn't plug in my lavalier mic, and yes, that happens. But I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next week, and have a good one.